Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan Battle video. So, V-Jump has come out. Not only did we get the Ryu Kutya leaks, right, which was early this morning, but almost immediately afterward we got the scans. We have the V-Jump scans actually up, right, so we could take a look at what is coming out. So, for Dokkan, there's actually enough that we know, it seems, what the theme is of the next celebration is going to be. Very odd. They're not really, again, they had definitely been pushed. I guess the theme that we're see here is Red Ribbon Army, right? Probably for, the new Dragon Ball Super superhero movie, but, like the movie theme that they have been pushing and stuff like that, no GT, like they're not really going back to those. They're just kind of like doing seemingly sort of random stuff, right? Where it's like, we have this sort of like the big celebrations, I think, are kind of an exception, but like we had like Kale and Khalifa as a Dokkan Fest celebration, right? Which doesn't really, I think, have too much to do with some of these other teams, or some of these other like things that they're pushing. And then we go into this, which is like, sort of like the future. Now the future category definitely needs to be buffed. Okay, I see. They're going to add the androids to this EZA area. Let me pull that up real fast. I just spotted that on the... Yeah, that makes sense. So this is what they're starting to do with all of these EZA areas. Is a lot of them, they're just adding like sort of like new stages to it, right? Like, and like there's like a Majin Buu Saga EZA area and all that. All right, so we're going to take a look at the scans right here. Of course, shout out to Dragon Ball Hype for these. All right, so... let me just talk about the Legend stuff, because it's like, I do play Legend stuff like that. We can just quickly cover it. We got a new Piccolo. This is from the Cooler movie. I mean, you can see Salza back there. And then also Purple Janemba is getting a Zenkai, right? That makes sense, because they want to do stuff that's going to buff up the legendary finish Cell. Cell does look pretty... In good players' hands, Cell seems crazy. He seems very nutty, that legendary finish Cell. I'm always down for more Piccolo representation, though. Not really an issue there. Okay, so this entire page is all legends. Don't need to spend too much more time talking about that. Okay. So for starters, we have this. Now, this is probably coming to global as well. Android 17 and Hotchan or 8er, or just, Android 8, whatever you want to call them. It looks like it starts out as an Android 8. I believe like it's Android 8 Fury or something like that. So it's actually going to be a different name than just like Android 8. Like that, it's not just Hotchan. Like it's actually going to be sort of a different name here. And then he Dokkan awakens into an Android 8 and an Android 17. Again, this is likely to be the Halloween stuff, I would say, right? This makes sense with what happened last year. Remember, they did a Grandpa Gohan and Pan card. So right here, we're getting an Android 17 and Hotchan. I don't think this would be on the Red Ribbon Army category. Like, I do think that we're probably going to start building up a lot of these androids and stuff like that to a Red Ribbon Army category, but I don't believe that, like, like Android 17 from like the Buu Saga, which is, I guess, sort of what this is supposed to be right here. I don't think he is going to count for that category, right? I don't think so. Or like, Android 8 years after, the Muscle Tower events happen. We could see the event right here, that we're going to be able to grind to get these characters. Again, I think it's pretty likely that this is global and JP at the same time, although I don't believe it is confirmed or anything like that. Let me just really quick pull up you. And which Android 17? I guess probably just like this SCR Android 17 we could take a look at right here, but he just wouldn't be on Android Cell Saga. So, let me see. You're on Bond of Friendship, huh? Dude, like, they're going to be on, like, the Android team, joined forces, and then maybe they'll get, like, Bond of Friendship or something. Like, this is going to be a pretty limited unit. Seems like this is mainly just going to be a buff for the Android category team. I'm not opposed to that, though, because the Android team does really need a lot of help, man. Maybe this unit would get Buu Saga. Maybe they'll count it as Buu Saga. It's very possible, but Androids needs a lot of help. Just like Super 17 was not enough. The second form Cell who came out was not enough. Like this category needs major work right now. It's completely dead. Now I assume, androids are probably going to have a role in the Dragon Ball Super Superhero movie, so like that's going to be able to buff it up. If they drop some stuff like an LR Android 13, 14, and 15 or something like that, right, to help make some of these categories better, certainly. But like again, we're looking at the combo of these two, and what about like links? Even like their links are probably going to be just like very weird. He's just like mostly like Dragon Ball stuff. I think something like Infighter, Android Assault, Shattering the Limit, potentially Gentleman, right? Like those types of links. Maybe the Innocence. Those are a bunch of the links we probably would see this Android 17 and Android 8 have, which is interesting. We'll see. We will see how big it's going to be. That our boy is, like, this card is going to be coming. All right. And then down here. So this seemingly would be a hint towards the next celebration. Looks like these three characters are going to EZA. This is pretty awesome for Trunks, right? Who I did not pull up. Okay. This Trunks right here. So this is the main, like, this is going to be the best unit among this V-Jump scan right here, is this Trunks. Let's take a look. Hybrids doesn't really need buffs. Future does. Time Traveler for sure. Vegeta family. Super Saiyan, he'll be a nice option on. Androids has Cell Saga could use help on a Master and a Disciple. Revenge, yeah. Trunks is actually on a lot of teams that I do want them to get help. Link set is not the greatest. No Prepared for Battle does hurt. Trunks is going to be a Super Battle Road killer, I'm sure, still, even after his EZA, which is really good, because Revenge Super Battle Road is annoying, right? That's really, Future just got an extreme stage as well. So Revenge, like, within the 20 new stages, there's Revenge, and then there's Extreme Future. Extreme Future is not really hard, though, because Future's gotten 0 buffs in, like, the last 2 years. So, that stage it's just very easy, right? If we look at this Trunks, the main thing, I'm telling y'all right now, so he's probably going to be really good in, like, Super Battle Road stages against, like, long events, stuff like that, right? If they give this man, like, some sort of stacking on, like, either his 12 key or his 18 key or something like that, like, if he stacks defense on his 12 key after his EZA, that's going to make him really valuable, because he's going to be good for Super Battle Road with an ability like this. But then if they also give him stacking so he's good for long events, it's going to make this Trunks really good. Now, keep in mind that these LRs, like, they don't make these guys, like, suck ass. Like, it's not going to be like, oh, they give him, like, 50% attack and defense and they're done. Think of how good Prime Battle Frieza is. Some of these LRs, right? I think this Trunks, like, I think Trunks will probably be the best unit on the Future team, right? Like, yeah, there's no competition for that, right? Like, no, there's no unit on this team that's even within, like, the top, like, I don't know, maybe like 40 units in the game or something like that. It's like Rose has the potential, but he's got no help. So it's like, I can't count him. Like, no way. And he does get hit pretty hard. And, like, Tech VB can be good after he transforms, stuff like that, but he's not one of the best units in the game. Hell no. Absolutely not. So it's like, dude, I think Trunks is easily going to be the best unit on this category after he gets his EZA. In order for him to be really good, again, I think giving him, like, the ability to have, like, 300k plus defense so he could, like, really help in long events. But again, I think he's going to be geared towards Super Battle Road anyway. You guys know I really love when units are geared towards Super Battle Road, because it's just harder content, right? Like, it's awesome when you use, Kale and Khalifa and they're at 1,000,000 defense and wow, Tech Ultimate Gohan, 1,000,000 defense, yeah. But it's like, dude, there's so many units I could stack, right? I am really looking forward to the units that could be a terror in short events, right? Because there's way less units who are good in those events than there are for long events. So I'm definitely excited for this Trunks, man. He has Cold Judgment as well, right? So if you pair him up with, say, the AGL Trunks and Mai, or like, oh my god, AGL Mai! This is it! Oh, yeah. Oh, boy. What do they have in terms of their links? These two. They have Cold Judgment, Shattering Limit, Dismal Future. Is it, right? Yeah. Okay. I mean, that's still 4 key from links, right? Plus she gives 3 key. Oh, plus 25% defense. Then she's giving this. And she herself is pretty good. Dude, I'm liking this combo right here. This Mai, like, I've heard no one, I've actually never seen a single person except for me, like, talk about how good this Mai is. Matter of fact, like, I was using her in my Kale and Khalifa initial showcase, and, like, people were like, oh, the team use was so bad. It's like, you guys realize what this Mai does, right? You realize how good this Mai is, yeah? We realize she's pretty good. So, that's interesting. Yeah, these two together, that's going to be a real good build for, like, Future, Time Traveler, Revenge, Battle of Wits. Not bad. Yeah, this is cool. This Trunks getting an EZA is cool. But I saw this tweet right here, from a Japanese player. So, like, here's, this, of course, is the... Global does not have this one yet, but you could use the oolong memory, which, works fine. You jump into, this Trunks, you've got the category bonus, use a boost, have, one of these right there, and, like, look how easy it is to get these Prime Battle LRs done. Like, it's not really that bad. That's, that's powerful right there. Back in the day, it's like you'd be getting 5 and 7 medals per run. Now you walk out of here with this, right? So, all right, that's going to be pretty good. Now, keep in mind that this guy I'm expecting to be really good. Potentially, like, a top 20 in the unit game, like, contender or something like that. I do think he'll be that good. But it's going to be difficult to get him. You're probably going to have, you might have to use, like, Prime Battle Frieza, on your team. I imagine that might be the case. So you would have to have Prime Battle Goku fully EZA'd to do Prime Battle Frieza, and then you'd have to get Prime Battle Frieza fully EZA'd to get Trunks. So Trunks would be by far the most difficult free-to-play unit in the game to obtain. Not even close, because you have to actually grind up, like, the entire game. But I think he will be good enough to make it worth it, right? We don't need that. All right, let's see the roster we could use here. Oh my god, that's that's pretty limited. Okay, that's pretty. All right, there's not exactly a lot of units you could use here. I could see this future Gohan potentially getting an awakening with this celebration. Remember that these guys actually just EZA'd, so they're gods now. These two are really good. Another pair of units that people don't really talk about, but these guys are very, very runnable. Even as sub EZAs. I think Kefla is better, but these guys are really good, actually. Okay. So these are all the units we could use. Yeah, because this was the second ever EZA area, I believe. Yeah, this one followed up the 300 million download celebration. Yep. Okay, so we have that. So then these two are going to be getting an EZA right here. And again, we could see that they're going to EZA from this EZA area right here. Now, what these two are going to do, it's hard to say. They're going to be good regardless, though, because they are stacking units. So it's like you make them, like, meta relevant to today, and they're stacking, and they're going to have value for sure. I actually have to go ahead and get these two link leveled. I should probably immediately start that. But again, they're going to be good with their sort of stacking, at least for long events. They're definitely going to be designed to be used together, right? Because, she's got that 17 future ability. He's got 18 future ability. Now, one thing that's going to be interesting, though, is who is going to be, like, the Dokkan Fest. So, I think it's probably going to be one of these 4 characters, right? Either, like, a future Android 17 and 18 card, or maybe a future 17 and 18 exchange card could be possible, right? I definitely think we potentially could see that. you know, one of these who sort of have again like an exchange unit. I think a future Android 18 like slash future 17 exchange unit could be very good, right? Because again, she would probably be on Peppy Gal's future Android sibling Bond Android slash Cell Saga. Yeah, I mean, these are all teams that need buffs, right? Including Peppy Gal's. That gets us another Dokkan Fest on Peppy Gal, which could be good, right? That's why I would want her to, I'd want the unit to be 18 leading into 17, right? Because that's an extra category that she's got that he does not. Or some version of Trunks. Actually, this finally could be the time that we get this. Maybe, yeah, actually, are we about to get this guy? Oh, shit. I've been asking for this guy for years. We know that, I'm not saying this guy's going to EZA, but I'm saying this version of Trunks deserves a Dokkan Fest more than many other characters that don't have one in the game, right? This Trunks really deserves one. I think this base Trunks transforming into Super Saiyan Trunks, I think would be an outstanding Dokkan Fest. Look at the teams he's on. Again, you know, Future, Vegeta Family, Android Cell Saga, Bond Master and Disciple, Savior, right? Like a lot of teams that really could use help. So I'd be very... This is probably my number one choice, is this guy. Super Trunks, I think, potentially, you know, that would be a good Dokkan Fest exclusive. Maybe it would be Super Saiyan Trunks Teen or Trunks Teen right there. I don't think it would be any of these ones, because these are... I mean, there is the Trunks from the future. He has, you know, Trunks Future. This is one that actually fight, like, you know, the one that fights in the future. But I don't think it would be like a Dragon Ball Super Trunks. Probably not. I guess it could be. And then the last option is Future Gohan. I don't think it'll be Future Gohan, but the possibility is there, right? Just because, you know, we have the... well, I don't want to say a recent Dokkan Fest, but we got Future Gohan right there. This guy's coming up on an EZA. Could he? Could he be the main EZA for this upcoming celebration, actually? Oh my god, dude. I have the AGL Trunks done. I don't have these androids, and I don't have this Future Gohan done in terms of their links. Man, it's hard. It just can't have every single one done, but... Alright, yeah, we could see this Future Gohan getting an EZA. This guy, with an EZA, they could easily make him the best EZA by far, right? Like, that would not be hard to do. You know, make his damage reduction a little bit better or something like that. Because, like, this is cool, but, like, currently, he's just not good enough to where even with your full damage reduction built up, he still gets hit pretty hard. This guy would be interesting, though, so... Again, let me know what you guys are thinking about this upcoming celebration. This is probably going to be on Global NJP, and then we have a bunch of these EZAs down here. So it looks like the theme of the celebration is going to be Future, which is needed, right? Again, the Future category has had nothing for a long time. And, you know, it makes sense. They drop these Super Battle Road stages, and then they buff them. So let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.